Hello everyone, welcome back to another tutorial. This tutorial is about legendary merchants. Let's get some things straight that are consistent with all legendary merchants first. The first thing being that as legendary creatures they are loved by their faction, the Merchants Guild, and hated or liked or disliked by other factions and equal water, as well as being water literalable. Some of them, like the Seth, has special hate and like reasons. For example, the Seth is hated by the cult of Sadokit for refusing to cook for them, and water barons for refusing to cook for them. They also come with two random hired guards, which, as you can see, are mostly random. However, some more important legendary merchants come with more hired guards. Gutsmongers have 4, and Ichor merchants have 5. First, let's start with the Seth. Legendary Seths do not sell anything interesting. They have the Maker's Mark, as all legendary merchants do, but if you water ritual them, you can, for one thing, you can ask them to give you one of their books, or ingredients, or whatever is valuable. You can have them share a secret, or you can have them cook or they can teach you to cook one of their signature dishes. As you can see, in this clay oven, there are 3 dishes, and these are pretty normal dishes. They don't do anything too special, as you can see. And we have the kipper. Kippers are quite similar. They're, in a lot of ways, just worse. As far as I know, they don't actually spawn. You have to whisk them in to spawn them. Next we have amoeba farmers and other farmers too. They act normally, and they don't spawn unless you whisk them in like I did here. Legendary Gunsmiths. Now these gunsmiths are quite different from normal gunsmiths if I dominate them. As you can see, they have a lot more weapons, and they have a lot more. For example, this guy has a thermoelectric cell. A lot of his guns have special mods, where, as you can see, they have a morphinogenic carbine. They have a thermoelectric cell. They have a laser pistol, and in general, their items are not only you have more of them, they also have a very high chance of being modded, like the carbine. They also have more energy cells, and they hold higher quality ammo. As you can see, this guy has a Zetachrome arrow for high explosive missiles. The next one is Legendary Scribes. Legendary Scribes are pretty similar to normal Scribes. They suck more, but as far as I know, they don't have a higher chance to stock certain books. They may have a higher chance to stock illuminated items, but I'm not too certain about that. Pretty useful. Legendary Armors are similar to Legendary Gunsmiths in that, as you can see, a lot of these items are modded. This plate mail is reinforced, this skin suit's slender, this one's slender and feathered, this one's slender. As well as you can see that this steel plate mail is engraved, as well as being flexi-weaved twice. And this plastic or chem vest is obviously a very high-tier item, for example. Our next merchant is the legendary Gutsmonger. I'm not sure if these can spawn dynamically, but you can get weird artifacts from them, or cybernetics. As you can see, I got a free pair of motorized treads. That would be pretty good if you were Trukin. And besides that, they don't have anything special, mostly because cybernetics can't really be anything special. I also do not know if they spawn dynamically or not. But, like all legendary merchants, they do stock slightly more than normal. Next is the legendary hatter. Now, like other legendary crafters of some type, their items have a much higher chance of being modded, and they might have a few higher tier items. For example, this Celestian skull cap is refractive. Not only that, but they have a galvanic teleprojector, which is obviously very powerful to get. Next you have legendary gem cutters. Legendary gem cutters are quite similar to normal gem cutters, except they stock more items. That's about it. Then our next one is a legendary glover. Like all other crafters, if I were to dominate them and check their inventory, you can see that they have higher tier items and they are more likely to have mods. We have a legendary haberdasser is our next merchant. And same as the other merchants, they have more items and they have a chance to be modded, as well as having rarer items. So, schematic drafters are nothing special, as you can see. They have a lot of schematics, but as far as I know, they don't stock anything particularly rare. They just have more. Next are legendary apothecaries. Legendary apothecaries carry normal apothecary stuff. Injectors, spray bottles, force room, tumble pods, bandages, all that. Then we have arguably the most powerful legendary merchant, the legendary Ichor merchant. Legendary Ichor merchants are guaranteed to stock at least one file with a gram of rare liquid. Normal Ichor merchants have only a 15% chance to do that. And, since one is likely to be, say, cloning drop, if you pick up their cloning drop and pour it onto them, you now have 2 legendary Ichor merchants, which will then restock, again, giving you more items. Shoemakers are, again, normal. They have a chance to have higher tier items, and their items are more likely to be modded. And there is actually one ended up missing, which is a jeweler, or the gem cutter. But yeah, it's okay. I think that's it for legendary merchants. And thanks for liking, subscribe, bye.